Hey gamers, YouTubers, friends, everyone, welcome back to Game Time. I am your humble host for this episode, Mr. Kyle. Good to be back with you just in time for holidays 2017. And one of the things I like doing on this channel is kind of to promote games and show off games that I like, and I hope that you guys like them as well. And it's a very special treat because I get to show off a game that I think is going to be a fun gift idea for gaming fans in your life, both young and old. And it's a game, but it's not of the video variety. It's something you can play with your friends and family members. And that is, it's a joy for me to show off Monopoly Gamer. Now, upon first glance at it, one might think, oh, it's just a Mario themed Monopoly. That is untrue. They do make a Mario Monopoly. I think I've even seen a Zelda one. I think I've even seen just a Nintendo one. I don't have them, but I have seen them, and they look pretty cool. I might have to get them at some point. But this is something a little bit different, and I'm going to explain the rules and kind of show off a little bit here in just a moment. But yeah, Monopoly Gamer next here on Game Time. Alright, so this is kind of a fun little joy. It's definitely gaming related, but it's not an actual video game. So I always enjoy some tabletop and board games every once in a while. But I saw this a little while ago, and I thought this would be kind of a fun little game to play. So it's going to be a little rattly here for a moment. My apologies, I know it drives me crazy too. But you can battle for the highest score, collect coins, buy property, and battle bosses to rack up points and win. Kind of see a little bit of what it comes with there. Choose your character. Each character has unique abilities. Power up. The power up die lets you toss shells, pick up coins, and boost your character's ability. Little Mario Kart-ish right there. Battle legendary bosses. Trigger a boss fight, and when you pass, go. Beat them for a prize. It's basically Bowser and his Koopa Kids. So let's open the thing up. And the four characters that it comes with are Mario, Peach, Yoshi, and Donkey Kong. I'm going to do them sideways there. There's the dice included in there. Now, one of the options here, too, you can actually buy add-on content. You can get extra characters sold separately from the main game. Comes with the instruction manual here. As you can see, kind of everything here. I'll do a quick explanation of the rules as I show them off here, obviously. Alright, here's the game board itself. It's a little bit, wow, it's a little bit smaller than some normal Monopoly boards, and I like how it kind of folds up into four. But there you go, kind of a little gist of it there. I like how they kept the corners kind of similar to the normal Monopoly there. As you notice, it's kind of based off the new Super Mario Brothers games, more so the Super Mario Wii U, I think, game, which I'm a little disappointed. You know, I think definitely Mario Brothers 3 and Super Mario World had some of these great locations throughout the game's history, and they just kind of stuck with the most recent game. Painted Swampland, that's one of my favorite stages in the game. Go there. But I like how they kind of remain a little bit more consistent as well. Rather than jumping throughout a bunch of games, they just kind of chose to stick with one. There's Bowser's Castle, and you can see here, collect 2 coins, and it's a boss fight. So I'll show you that here in just a second. The pieces themselves, out of the case, are very small and tiny. Whoop, I'm in the light here. My apologies. So there's Mario there. Pretty detailed. I kind of like him. Yoshi. DK, Donkey Kong's pretty big. And Peach, Princess Toadstool, from back in the day. There's the each character has his or her own card, as you can see here. And once in a while you'll land on a superstar ability, and each character kind of has their own unique ability that they can do. For an example, Mario here, as you can see, roll the number die, collect that many coins plus 5 from the bank. If you get a power-up boost, collect 4 coins from the bank. I think most characters only collect 3. Donkey Kong, for an example, here says, superstar ability. Steal 3 coins from each player. All their players drop 2 coins. Peach, collect rent from the bank for each property you own. Power boost, choose any player to drop 4 coins, etc., etc. And I'm not going to go through all these, but there's Yoshi, collect all the coins on the board. You know, if players drop coins, Yoshi will be able to collect them, probably because he has a long tongue. Here's all the property deeds and everything, and on back you kind of see what they look like on the board. So rent, for example, and Frosted Glacier, 2 coins to own it. Rent with a full set is not to own, excuse me, but with a full set, 4 coins to rent. Someone lands on that space, that's how much they owe you. So it's kind of a unique blend of Monopoly and something a little bit different. The coins themselves are just little cardboard cutouts. I kind of like them. They're pretty detailed coins. And you get a 5 coin piece. Pretty cool. So, as we mentioned on the board itself, there is a boss battle. When you land on go or pass it, you fight bosses. In this case, as I might have given away, are the Koopa Kids. They got a little out of order there. So, for an example, I'm assuming they go in order because they do have numbers at the top left-hand corner. So, for an example, the first one you would fight is Larry Koopa. Roll 3 or higher to win. You know, of course, pay 1 coin to fight. If you win, you take the least expensive unowned property. 20 points. If you get them, then players will go around and you fight the next boss battle. You got to roll 4 or higher this time. If you win, all players must pay you 2 coins. You get 20 points there. There's Wendy. I won't go through all these, but you kind of get the idea. You got to roll 4 or higher to fight her, pay 2 coins. And each time you win, you get a little bit of a different condition there. And you'll work your way up to all 7 Bowser Kids, ending with Ludwig von Koopa. You got to pay 5 coins to fight him. You got to roll 5 or higher. If you win, send up to 2 players to jail, not including yourself, 50 points. And imagine that. Bowser himself's the last boss battle. Only 1 coin to fight, but you must roll a 6 to win. Collect all coins on this card. So I'm assuming coins will go kind of toward that. And you collect, winner kind of collects a bunch of coins. The rule books, you know, you can kind of play party mode. They have this different thing. End of game. The game ends immediately when the final boss fight is over. So it's not when player necessarily goes bankrupt like in normal Monopoly. Find out how you scored. Add up the points from your property cards, boss cards, and coins. Every 5 coins is worth 10 points, etc., etc. So you have things to win. Boss fights there. They show you how to do it. Oh yeah, I gotta show you. So you get the normal die. That's how much you'll, how many spaces you'll move. But you have a power-up die as well, which I really like. You can see there, kind of green shell. There's a blooper. Camera needs to focus more. There's the red shell. Power block. Some triple coins. You see, just kind of based on the rules here, I don't know, not showing up necessarily well, but for an example, I'll do 2 of these for an example here. When you roll a red shell, choose any player to drop 3 coins on their current space. For example, if you play as Princess Peach, that player drops 4 coins. So there's advantages, disadvantages to playing with characters. You want to kind of mix and match and try out all the characters, really. If you roll a power block, all their players drop 1 coin on their current space. If you're Donkey Kong, for an example, and you roll this, all players drop 2 coins. So a little bit of Mario Kart in there. That red shell goes to the any person there, and green shell goes to the character next on the board that's in front of you. Blooper, you can steal 2 coins from any players. So I think it's a good mix of Monopoly along with different types of rules. One last thing I want to mention, on back you can see here, you can get add-on content. That's right. It's totally optional, but you can have the ability to get more characters. The game comes with 4. They're just a few dollars each. For example, poor Luigi does not come with the main game, but you can spend a couple dollars and get him. And Luigi, you know, he'll have his own card. And they're not blind bags. You actually can see inside. take a look inside the clear plastic bag, you see very clearly that this is Luigi. You're picking him up. All our players skip their next power-up die roll. That's a pretty neat ability there. So I picked up, I think, the rest of the characters except for Tanuki Mario. I have Boo. Always liked Boo, actually. Got Rosalina from more recent Mario games. The main game itself comes with Donkey Kong. You can also pick up Diddy Kong. You can get some Toad. Hello. You can get some Wario. What else did we have? I think that was it. I also got Fire Mario, so you can have a couple Marios. The only one that I wasn't able to pick up was Tanuki Mario, but I'll keep an eye out for him. Oh yeah, and also the extra add-on characters, they come with a fun sticker. I'm not quite sure what to do with these. I think I'll just keep them on there, but they're pretty cool. I like them. So yeah, I mean, I didn't do a great job at explaining the game, but I think hopefully get a little bit of hype for it. Board spaces and everything, so... Land on a superstar, that's where you get your ability, go to jail, etc. So a nice mix. Coin block, when you land there, roll the numbered die and collect that many coins from the bank. If you land on a thrump, I think that takes place of some of the railroads in the game. If you land here, drop 2 coins on the space. You got some warp pipes. If you land here, advance clockwise to the next warp pipe and stop there, etc., etc. So it's a nice mix. I hope that they continue to release a few extra of these cute little characters. That'd be pretty cool to see. I wouldn't mind seeing more Monopoly gamers, maybe with some other Nintendo characters, or heck, even branch out, do some PlayStation characters. Get stuff like Crash Bandicoot in there, and some of those PlayStation characters, Sackboy, etc. So I think this is a fun mix, as I've said throughout the video, and definitely worth checking out. So everybody, thanks for watching the video, liking, subscribing, etc. And hopefully this was a good gift idea for not only maybe yourself, but also some other family members, especially those who, you know, not even Nintendo fans, but just gaming fans in general. I think this is a pretty cool version of Monopoly, and definitely rules changed up a bit. So I have nothing else really to add, so I'll leave it there. We'll see you in the next video. Take care, everybody. Happy gaming, and have fun.